Mary, you tell your story. We met for the very first time on this webinar. Foster introduced us. Let me see where's Foster is. I think we might even be able to find Foster. Mary, unmute yourself and say a few kind words. Tell us what happened on that very first webinar.
I just love to repeat the story over and over. I was telling David that for a long time, I guess it's been like 10 years ago that I have been listening, in spiritual talks that at some point we were going to get like a general income or something was going to happen, that we were all going to receive money. And I was like, but how is it going to happen? Like, are angels going to come and put money in our accounts, or how is it going to happen? And then suddenly when Foster was telling me about David, and when I met David and I looked him in the eye, I just felt like the angel just came. They have arrived. The angels have arrived. And then I just thought about you, and I thought you are the angel. That was my feeling. Today, let me tell you, I was talking to a friend of mine, and then I said the first time that I met David, I had him on the big screen here, and you can look at his eyes and they are like universes. I mean, you can tell that he knows what he's doing. He has big eyes like universes, and they shine so much, like something divine is coming through him to help all of us. I am just in awe with you.
Wow. Don't know what to say, but thank you.
And it's true.
Mary joined us. She saw me for the very first time on a webinar like this because she thought she was going to do the translation, because we weren't sure whether Lena was going to make that particular call. Mm-hmm. And she's here, right? So the first webinar she was on was at 2:00 in the afternoon. And then she came back on the 8:00 webinar. I had no idea what she had been doing for those few hours. I apologize for not being able to call her, because I said I was going to call her between the two webinars. So I apologize for not being able to call her. So I said, I didn't know what she was going to say, but I said, Mary, because we hadn't talked beforehand. So she could have said, I hated it, right? So I said, curiously, I said, so Mary, what did you think? And she told that similar story, and it blew my mind. So I thank you for saying those things. But the part that really blew my mind, because we talk about, getting 3 people and doing it in 7 days, right? Like, I mean, come on, it's $1 a day. Is it really going to take you 7 days, right? I think we're being generous by saying 7 days. So Mary just said, what'd you say, Mary? Tell us what you said.
I said that by that time I had already 15 people paid, and by now I have 20 already. And it's been just days.
Did you hear that, folks? Between the 2:00 webinar and the 8:00 webinar, she had 15 paid people in her cooperative. Yes. I don't know whether I'm the angel that touched her soul, but an angel touched her soul, and she's getting busy with it.